Hi, RevEssie here. I don't know if you can see me, but I'd like to show you another one of my projects that I've learned. How to make your own non-toxic lipstick or chapstick or whatever. Now, I'm going to make it a little quicker. You can add any kind of Vaseline project. You can use Vaseline. You can use I'm trying to think what else you can use as the base. You can use a tube of chapstick. You can, in this case, I'm using a little bit of Carmex that I had. You can use anything you want that is healthy for your lips as a base. Okay. Some people like to use Vicks or something to get that menthol feeling, but I'm taking this. What I've done is I think it's kind of hot, let me see. I have a pot of water. I made a double boiler. I have a pot of water boiling, and once it starts to boil pretty good, I turn it down because you really don't need it like going crazy on you. I'll turn it a little bit that way so you can see. Okay. And then use a spatula, okay? And then I take a knife, which I've used earlier, so in case you're wondering. I take a knife and I get the rest of the chapstick or whatever out. If you're going to use the tube, I want to take that out. Okay. The color you see on here is from one that I made earlier, and I'll show that to you too. Okay, you take a sharp knife, you take that out, and after you take it out, you put this back down. Okay, there you go. Put it back down as far as it will go. And I'm hoping that I make enough to cover this whole tube. Alright, we set it aside. Now, that melted. Okay, here is a secret. Here's some good secrets. Now, if you want a healthy lipstick, chapstick, whatever, I like to use a little bit of old-fashioned patchouli. I love the smell of patchouli, and plus when you look it up, patchouli is very healthy for you. So I'll put 3 drops of patchouli in there. It's got a very strong smell, so be careful using it. And as you can see, it has a slight, I don't know if you can see it, but it has a slight amber look to it. Okay, so patchouli's in there. I turn the water down. Okay, and then some people like to add a little cinnamon. You could put a little cinnamon in there if you want to feel a little kick to it, you know. And watch this. It might sound crazy. Cayenne pepper is healthy for you. You would be surprised of the makeup that has a little cayenne pepper in it. Just a little teeny bit to give it that little healthy bite. That little warmth, you know what I mean? That little warmth on your lips, especially in the wintertime. It's excellent in the wintertime. And you mix that together in your pan. I hope you can see this. You mix it together in your pan. Okay. And then what you do is, the secret to the color, believe it or not, which is very healthy for you, is, ta-da, crayons. Crayons are non-toxic, as you can see. Crayons are non-toxic. So if you use this wax-based product, okay, it won't make you sick. And the thing about it is, you can make any color that you would like. You could take, now as an African American female, I tend to have a bad problem of using reds and browns. Okay, you don't always have to use red and brown, especially for younger people today. They like different colors like greens, neons, or whatever, pinks. Okay, in this case, I'll mix a pink, a half a pink with a half of brick red. Let's see what we get. Okay, and see what we get. Pink and brick red. Because what happens is, there's a way, if you add more crayon product to it and less oils, okay, you can use different types of oils, it'll be darker. It depends on how dark you want your product. So you actually tear the paper off of the crayon. I told people this before, and they thought I was crazy. It's not crazy. It's actually a healthy thing to do. And I learned this by watching other people Okay, you never claim anything as your own product unless the Lord really showed it to you and it's between you and him. It's your own product. Okay, but you peel this off of crayon, which would be nice to do it ahead of time, which I didn't do here. Sometimes it comes off easy and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, usually when you're on a camera it doesn't come off easy. Take a piece of the pink, put it in there, and what was this? Brick red, which looks brown to me or something. Okay, but anyhow, brick red has really changed throughout the years. It looks like a nice brown to me. Okay, so that little bit of pink and maybe a little more brick red. Okay, and there, see if I can get this so you can see it. Okay, I've got the pink and the brick red melting in there. I hope you can see that. And look at that nice color it's making. And don't forget, now we have the cinnamon. We have a little bit of the hot pepper in there, cayenne. And we have patchouli in there. And we have Cormix. So this is a healthy mixture. Okay. It's making a nice color. Oh, sorry about the TV in the background. I had the news on, but who cares? Seems like the news is bad anyhow. Most of the time, nothing good happens. You know, so we just gotta ignore it sometimes and see how it's melting from the boiling water underneath. I thought this was so cool when I heard about this, and there's a lot of young ladies that are doing this. And when it first came out and people heard about it, they're like, "That's silly, that's crazy. So-and-so's nuts. Did you hear what so-and-so's doing?" And people don't even realize, not watch this. I hope, can you see this? Let me fix this camera. Let me see if I can work around this camera. I want to make sure I'm getting this in. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can see real good. Okay. So, I didn't make it see that good. Okay. Then you take your color. I think I have everything I wanted. Now, I don't know if the camera is positioned or not to see what I'm about to do next. Let me see if you can see that. If not, I'm going to put that back on the heat because it hardens up really, really quick. What I'll do is I got to use my left hand for this. Just get this down a little bit. Okay, and you take this, and you see how it starts to cool off quick, and you take it. I hope I don't make a mess. You simply pour. Pour it into the container, put it back on, because it almost brought it up. I want this to melt a little bit more. Okay. Okay, I can do it with my, okay, and then you pour some more into the container. It's hardening up, so I'm going to put it back. Alright. See, it hardens up really quick. And it depends on how much crayon you put in it, the consistency. It depends on what kind of consistency you want as well. Alright, that's softened up a little bit more. Let me see, I'll put this down in here. Okay. Hopefully I can pour some more into the container. I gotta let this melt. Put it back over the heat. To melt so it can go down in there. I want to show you what it looks like whenever it pours over. Okay, there we go. Try it again. Pour it in there. It's getting there, getting there. It's almost to the top. Yes. Okay. And then, when it cools off, I'll show you one of my old ones. Let me get a piece of paper towel. Okay. And I'm going to show you one that I did earlier. I didn't think to make a video until just now. And this, the pan that you used, use a dry paper towel or something that you're not going to reuse to clean that out and then wash it. You have to clean, it'll come right out with a dry paper towel and then wash it. Now here's what it looks like. Here's an old lipstick tube that I made one in. As you can see, it's a darker color. I use like a purple. Like I said, just depends on your, just because you're of a darker race doesn't mean you always have to use reds and browns, you know what I mean? You can clean this out. I'll clean it out with a toothpick or something a little bit later. Okay, and I made another one here. This one got a little messy, little old chapstick container. You just wipe that stuff off, or scrape it off, wipe it off. See, it comes right off if you do it right, okay? And wipe it off. And put the lid on. But here's how it comes out. Okay, of course it'd be a little neater than this. I'm trying to wipe the top. There we go. And when you push up, look what you got. It's so cool. It is so cool. I mean, it's not beautifully perfect, from the factory perfect, but look how nice. Look at the color it is on my hand. And it even has like little sparkles in it. I don't forget from the lipstick or something that I use. That's a pretty color. See what I mean? That's a nice color. It's more like it covers your lips to keep your lips from chapping and getting dry. Okay, like I said, it depends on how many crayons you put in it, the different types of crayons, colors you put in it. And this one, you push up, and look what you got. You got your lipstick. Of course, it's the same color. It's just a different, look how pretty. See what I'm saying? You could use reds, greens, browns, any color you want to use. And that is how you make crayon lipstick. And this one that I just did is going to have a little kick to it because it has, I used the cinnamon and the cayenne pepper. This one is going to be like a medicine on your lips. I made one a few months ago and I put cayenne pepper in it. Somebody said put cayenne pepper in it. I thought they were crazy. And I did it, and it's the bomb. It's really good on your lips. I might be able to push this up now. Let's see. It might be, I hope it's not too warm. Let's push it up. Yeah, it's pushing up, but it might be too warm. Let's see the color. See? Look at the pretty color. Look how nice. Ain't that nice? That's pretty nice. I hope I'm not up too high. Look at the nice color. Tell me that's not awesome. I guess I'll call it cinnamon. But that is how you make homemade lipstick or chapstick, whatever you want to call it. Alright, I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.